सकेगा, ये उम्मीद है। और क्या कह सकते हैं कि बाकी तो डिटेल्स आपको पता है, ट्विटर में मैं डालती रहती थी, अप टू डेट सब को रखा मैंने जितना हो सके, कोशिश की। बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि ये दिन आया है। और हर एक चीज़ का एक समय होता है, और अभी इस फ्रीडम को लेके हम जिस काम के लिए निकले थे, जो कर रहे थे, अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी को आगे ले जाएंगे, लद्दाख को आगे ले जाएंगे और भारत को आगे ले जाएंगे।
Mr. Wangchuk, the two apex bodies striving for.
You spoke about being happy about government talking about talks. You also said that talks are a give and take process, and both sides will have to make certain accommodations. Now, the government appears to not be in favor of granting fixed schedule. There have been indications that it only wants to give you certain rights under 371. So are you ready to, because you're talking about accommodation, are you ready to cede ground on that point?
Well, that's what the talks will be about, and it will not be just me. There'll be many leaders from Ladakh, but overall, the main two issues are safeguards under 6th schedule or statehood or restoration of democracy. So, as I said, give and take. Therefore, if not on both, we would hope on one we are flexible, on the other side is flexible. That's how we want to expect to give and take and be flexible in the interest of nation building. So therefore we'll see, but of course it should not be a lose-lose for one side. That will not be a successful dialogue. It can be a win-win where each side accommodates the other, as you said. But if we are made to accommodate only on one side, give up this, give up that, we'll not give you what you wanted on both accounts, democracy or safeguards, then that will be a problem. This will prolong, and the whole intention of rebuilding trust and meaningful constructive dialogue then will be hampered. And I hope when they say this now, after 6 years of to and fro and umpteen number of talks, maybe 25, 30, they mean something more than what they previously had. I want to hope and believe.
So as has already rejected this idea of 371.
We'll go into that later, but the way forward is that negotiations or talk is a way of cutting the cake in such a way that everybody thinks he has the bigger piece. So that's where the creativity has to come. And whatever has happened in the past, let's not dwell on that, because let's go to the future and a new dawn and a new beginning and a new start.
You want to say something?
Just to add to this question, what already has been asked, Ladakh, this apex body for Ladakh head Chirang Dorji, so we got to see that in the last talks they had with the center, they were rather, it was not a kind of talks which yesterday told the journalists, but they were there to believe that this schedule and statehood is something which is not beneficial for Ladakh. So as such, he's saying, how will the talks move forward? So how do you see this?
So the thing is, Sonam has been out after 5 months. There's a lot to process. He has not yet spoken to the leaders to understand what conspired in the last 5 months. I have been the interlocutor to convey whatever has happened. So let him get. We will meet you all again when he has a grip on the situation, and when we can talk about the way
We'll go back to Ladakh.
Meanwhile, we want to start the trust building process by trusting that they will not have nothing to give, and they would have something more than something. I mean, mutually satisfactory things on the table.
क्या आपका आगे का रोड मैप क्या होगा, क्योंकि ये बात कही जा रही है कि आप अब अनशन नहीं करेंगे, लद्दाख के मुद्दों पर लड़ेंगे, लेकिन अब मुद्दों पर लड़ने का तरीका अलग होगा।
मैं तो हमेशा से कहता आया हूं, मैं अनशन नहीं करना चाहता हूं। किसको पड़ी है कि वो हफ्तों तक भूखा रहे, मैं कभी नहीं करना चाहता हूँ, मजबूर होके करता हूँ जब भी करना पड़े। तो यही हम अभी भी कहेंगे, हम नहीं करना चाहते हैं और हमें पूरा विश्वास है, खासकर अब जब कह रहे हैं, हाथ बढ़ा रहे हैं, तो हम हाथ मिलाएं और एक अच्छा नमूना बनाएं, ये हमारी उम्मीद है। मगर ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि हम कसम खा लें कि कुछ नहीं करेंगे। हम तो महात्मा गांधी ने जो जो किए वो बहुत ही निष्ठा से करेंगे, करने की जरूरत पड़ी तो, मगर उम्मीद ये है कि नहीं।
और अनशन का एंड गोल था टॉक्स, तो अभी जब टॉक्स हो रहे हैं तो क्यों अनशन करना?
हाँ, जी।
Of your detention, how did that come about?
What?
Because
No?
on one hand, the Solicitor General in court was saying that they wanted to have an Arab Spring-like situation, but then they also went ahead and revoked your detention. So how
Can I
was that
answer?
process like? Did you like have a talk with the government, or like was there any sort of negotiation before that happened? How did you get to know about this?
So initially there were allegations after allegations, they're full of allegations, but as you must have followed in the court, layer by layer, each of them were shown to be meaningless or misunderstood. At best, misunderstood, at worst, mischievous. But I want to believe there were some misunderstandings that crept at some level in the hierarchy and misled people, the rest of the people, into believing that Sonam Wangchuk is a monster, he has little horns hidden in his hair or something, which they found in the court, evidence after evidence, that there is nothing. Each of these were, either linguistic or otherwise misunderstandings. Yeah, please. No. Yeah. So, yeah, I won't go into detail how they were. It was like misunderstandings, like you say in Hindi, roko mat jane do, को अगर कहें रोको मत जाने दो, इस तरह के सारे मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग से ये ग्राउंड्स बने हुए हैं। तो ये सब टूट गए हैं, इसीलिए अभी हमें उम्मीद है कि ये सब अब क्योंकि ये कोर्ट में पेश हुए तो जजेस को तो समझ आया, मगर सरकार में भी जिनको नहीं समझ थी उन्हें समझ आया कि असल में ये गलत फहमियों का एक
शिकार
गुलदस्ता बन गया जिसके वजह से ये सब आनन फानन में हड़बड़ाहट में हो गई। इसलिए हम इन पे कोई वो नहीं रखना चाहते हैं। मेरी फितरत नहीं है कि मैं कोई कड़वाहट कुछ उठाऊं, मैं तो आगे की देखता हूं, पीछे के लिए तो हमारे पास वक्त भी नहीं है।
Was there any communication, direct or indirect, between the government and you while you were in jail?
Well, through what I understood from her of what is happening in the court, yes.
चले I think.
One last question. You were also unwell while you were there in Jodhpur jail. Please do tell us something about your time there. What did you do? You were also writing a book.
Yes.
You won't be able to complete it there. But yeah, later.
थैंक यू। तो जेल के अंदर वैसे तो माना जाता है ये सबसे क्या कहते हैं खतरनाक ड्रैकोनियन वगैरह हैं, और जिनको शायद असर हो हैं भी, क्योंकि मैंने कहा आपको इतना एकांतवास कहेंगे या टोटल आइसोलेशन था कि मैंने कोई चेहरा बिना वर्दी के देखा नहीं। तो वो किसी के लिए बहुत पीड़ादायक हो सकता है, मगर मेरे लिए नहीं था, क्योंकि मेरे लिए ये एक तरह का गॉड सेंड गिफ्ट था कि मैं सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्ट करूं, एक्सप्लोर करूं, विचार करूं, पढ़ूं, लिखूं, और ये एक तरह का ग्रोथ का रिट्रीट, मेडिटेशनल रिट्रीट सा था। और हाँ, तो जो भी मुश्किलातें थी वो उसका हमने इस्तेमाल किया, यूं कहेंगे, और फिर बिल्कुल अलग थलग भी नहीं थे, हालांकि बहुत दूर 1000-1200 किलोमीटर दूर थे, मगर गीतांजलि हर हफ्ते 1 या 2 बार वहाँ मुझसे मिलने आती थी। मेरे भाइयों बहनों ने जो सब वहाँ आए, और कुछ तो वहाँ पर 2 महीने के लिए कैंप करके रहकर वो मुझे अपना साथ देते थे, तो इसलिए मुझे कम मुश्किल लगा, वरना हाँ शायद ये सामान्य उसमें मुश्किल ही रहा होगा। तो मैं सीखता रहा चींटियों से सीखता रहा, अपने ख्यालों से, हर चीज से सीखता रहा। तो जी।
जेल के सिपाहियों का व्यवहार कैसा रहा?